Passing expedition.
I opened one online and I was really sad to find out it was worthless.
Dude, I've opened 2 online.
I opened a Godless Shrine and then it was a Godless Shrine and some other mythic and I was like, crap.
I know.
Like it's only worth $5.
It's terrible.
Don't worry, Devin.
My barbarian.
You're gonna be hard pressed not to find a card in there.
Where's the other Jeremy today?
See, now you can
The sheep?
see what I passed. Oh shit, sorry dude. And then you can tell me if I made a bad decision or not.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what you did.
Yeah.
I have to imagine that all 4 of the cards you left in the pack were better than what you did.
Who could blame you?
The rules we're playing have been simplified. The rules
The creature. I mean, I know it's good when you cast it early, but
It's arguable on if they got more difficult.
I don't know, personally I thought it was more difficult back in the day, depending on how she was learning.
I was also reading, trying to figure out the season for coming 3 months, and I was reading from a 3.5 looking at 4 at the same time, and holy crap. Yeah, 3.5 4 was alright.
oh, this pack sucks. This is pretty bad.
That was on him.
I'm sorry, that just popped in.
Yeah, I'm pretty confused from what you
One side,
So
I'm checking
the
the
actual
basket out.
goal is
It's
to
right
get
on the shaft. Okay,
the proficiency
there's 2
that
ladies
shows that you know how to use
who
it.
are back then.
Thank you.
So, as I come up, and I'm
The actual
starting
damage,
to give her my
he just
stuff so
added
she
that.
can come out.
His name used to be Doge
And,
Dirtful.
What did you
I know, I got the
fictional
perfect
entity
name.
do?
His name was Dirt now.
Anyways, what happens is, as I come up, I'm giving her my stuff.
Yeah.
That is
She
I would give you a log
walks
sheet
over
for him,
her
but he kind of
shoulder
breaks all
to the
rules
other guy
regarding
that's behind
the.
her.
the
And she says,
Yeah, he's.
I'm
I don't know,
starting
but he's
to
an
run out
elemental.
of money.
No, he's a
Do I
construct.
have any funds? Never thought about it, it just popped into my head, and the first thing I
Stay
said,
puffed, Marshmallow Man.
I'm basically not on the self
and everybody stops and they're looking at me,
He talked to me on
I
the way
see.
there.
and I go, I'm sorry, I don't know what was this.
What did you think of Ray?
Yes, that's the right answer. Do you have any money? Go finish. And then everybody just busted up. Because it was obvious, just, you know, this was further.
All right. Once they give the recap, it's not gonna be a problem.
I don't know what happened. Was that when Jeremy said that guy up the stairs?
We had started a long rest. We barricaded the top floor of this stalactite or stalagmite or whatever it is. We had barricaded, and we had barricaded it, and we were going to start, a long rest, and one of you guys came along and said, well, we'll decide that at the beginning of the next session.
Yes.
This is what happened.
And I am dressed as the commander right now.
And actually, it was determined last time.
Somehow our group
What's that?
was captured, we don't know how. We all kind of woke up in this.
To determine that? No, we already did.
I know.
Okay.
That's what determined it.
Right.
We wound up
21
in a
deception.
cage in
We know
here.
they're coming.
Okay, we wound up in a cage in here. We managed to somehow get out. Okay?
Hey,
So
you
now-
girls ready over
No,
there?
no, don't.
So
Carry on,
now
they're not.
we have gone from this prison.
What?
This is a subterranean growl prison.
You didn't lie.
And we got out of here, and we got over into this huge stalagmite. I always forget them. We had,
Tight, because they're tight to the ceiling.
Which land destruction spell do I want?
Yeah, they're both so good.
and we came down and we had a battle.
There's another one for you.
Cleaned everything
2 in a row.
Yeah.
Give me my pack.
We ran items and goals and everything like that. And so what we've done now is there's only one entrance. This was some kind of a temple.
Good thing there's no good cards for me in this pack.
Yeah.
Right. And this
Right.
is like
You don't have to think about it.
$2.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
$2.
So what happened is we cleaned all this out. We blockaded the one door. We blockaded the one door that led into this stalagmite. And now
That's what I have to ask you guys, because you guys never told us where you're taking your nap.
What kind of shit we're doing now?
Am I still under from the drugs that we
All years old,
we're down here in the
Great.
Take you up on that offer.
We've been doing a lot of stuff. There's been a lot of fighting and all sorts of other things
And then Booker started driving me away.
to get out of the siege, to get out of prison. We're here.
And Torpedo was
Mostly what we're trying to do
distracted
is
away
find
from you, so
information.
you are currently lucky
Okay,
being alive.
that's what this thing is kind of
And
about.
he still slept.
It's
No,
finding information.
Well, you guys are taking the long rest.
We need a rest.
Alright, I did, that's your.
Bob Saget. Oh, here we go. Now I have to decide.
So,
Jeez.
What are you gonna go into?
I need a couple of
Zoinks!
You can't pass cards like this. It's not okay.
6. Oh, deception. 8.
Roll a d20.
You say you're on the bottom level?
13.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, jeez.
Can I add your,
Right?
And add your perception.
And let, he's over 50. He's over 15.
So whatever the dice.
I just wish I was anywhere near any of that.
Who's over 15?
Oh, not me.
Alright, so
Alright.
just these two?
I haven't drafted this one.
hey, you guys.
Hey, Art, Travis,
It's the way she goes.
Roll a d20.
Ricky?
yes, perception.
Yeah, perception.
No, not high enough. Alright.
15 better.
That's true. Alright. This might be the most scour from existence that I've ever seen in a draft.
You used to let everyone know, like, that's what you know.
I mean, I don't.
Rare over the first time.
Did we finish our
Yes, you guys finished your long rest.
You're neutral, so.
Right.
So-
But then all that's happened is we just came up from our long rest and we're rolling perception. We did get
You
the
guys
one,
got your long rest.
and now we're just waking up from that.
There's
With
these
the perception.
Yeah, right? There was one just like that earlier. Like card for card.
I see one who's trying to roll my eyes.
Those two know here's something about nobody else has. We can start.
Awesome!
The most important thing is you go back and you pull it.
Guys, hurry up, reading time. Reading time!
So this is what you're.
Okay, what are we doing?
I don't know.
I don't know, they know something and something's gonna happen at a time thing. They're getting their chance to do anything they want to quick.
We're brand new, I don't think it's
You guys are two different people. You can do whatever you want individually. You can, like, either one of you can yell out whatever you want.
noise is coming from above.
Do it.
The Alvaro spell
From
control?
both.
Nobody claimed it, nobody
From
wanted
above.
We are.
it.
Guys, one with that time.
Here's that pack again.
From above? Oh, okay, so we're down here, and, so we're down here, and there's noises
We're on
coming
the
from
middle
up here.
floor?
You're on the bottom
We're
floor.
there, okay.
Like literally.
Right, we
And
gotta
there's
move.
noises immediately above us.
We should start heading up then. Agreed?
Got there.
Let's send Nick up.
Yes! I'm still unconscious.
No, you're not. The you're not. The poison's the.
I think I can get any rare.
4 hours into the sleep.
Oh, I saw foil land.
Did you take it?
No.
I heard the
That seems pretty good.
fighter.
And your name? Your name. Just start with your name.
I'll move him to the front, Devin.
Okay, what are you?
I am a fighter. Fighter one.
I actually know which one of those is better.
I'm a air genasi.
Somebody watching Rick and Morty up there?
This is a little, how little number you passing me.
Yeah, I know.
I want to know what you're doing. Dude, Jesus Christ.
Kill all the air.
I was reading it and you flipped it.
We need the air.
I got it now.
He's gonna kick it.
Man, you are.
It wasn't completely clear.
And what are you in? Goliath.
So he's already a little tall for this.
At least we know what Goliath's
I'm
is.
squeezing.
We're not sure about
Don't worry about it.
ergonomics.
Maybe we'll
I
play
like my character.
mountains.
All
Might
right.
come out on
These
Not this one.
are
My
you roll a
three.
d20 if you want. Anything 20 throughout the night, you get a bad roll.
Don't
You
be
just have to
surprised
jump
when
back to
you
that token and you get a free reroll.
Okay. That's your free
Start
spin.
by going upstairs
So we're sending me
and
upstairs?
grabbing the spider.
Awesome.
By its little spider
Go upstairs
balls.
and grab the spider. Well, upon going upstairs, where there was all that noise.
Oh, there was noise.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
what we were
word.
trying to talk about.
Sorry.
Oddly enough, there's no disturbance upstairs.
Oh, that's different.
Oh, sorry, dude.
It's alright.
That is nothing to see.
You should take them to see if they
Got it.
Sorry.
There could be,
I remember what we were doing.
something outside.
That's just
Then I
what
like
you
Tell
can't
us
do.
my escape.
Yeah. Alright, you can continue. You don't see anything, but you.
I'm following what
Anyone have an AoE
I
spell?
grab the spider and,
Of course I do.
does this seem like a place where we can start a fire?
Sure. There's no open air access, but you can start a fire.
I have cancer that can take fire.
You have no chimney in this location. All smoke will be left in this room.
You're
Well,
gonna
that's,
kill
that,
me.
that's what I'm
That's
talking
what
about.
he means by it would be a fire.
So yes, you can start a fire.
Yes.
You will
Is it a
suffocate.
good idea?
No.
As I'm gonna suffocate
There you
now.
have it.
That's perfect.
The Goliath would be the first down.
Anyway,
Well, we'll just take everybody out. We'll run
Spider
character.
will ask you.
Not
We might just go to.
what are you
Yeah.
like to go up, dissect?
Oh, no, I'll just turn
Ask you that. You're in trouble.
I want a nature check.
I'll just turn it. I'll just turn it.
Good, I'm back.
Well, I can hold my breath and then.
You get a second one here. Regain one.
That wheeled?
I can roll one.
If it's less
I'll just die of smoke, don't worry.
Put a couple of
Shows it's open. Not tell us there's stuff on it.
Bizarro World cards on top.
I think she should turn you into a frog. Point.
There are so many colorful cards in that game.
Yeah.
The DM's always
Three.
right.
I got you covered.
If the DM's not
I'll be your
right.
wingman.
You started dissecting it, immediately slicing into the poison sac, spilling the poison all over the inside
Good job,
of the
Travis.
spider.
Did anybody ever tell you how to fillet a spider? Come on, dude. Thanks. There goes dinner.
It's already dead. He was trying to cut it up for meat.
Now we
And
can.
yeah, now it's inedible.
Yeah.
Oh,
well.
Right, the berry.
Ranger?
Please tell me that's
All right.
berry.
I should know that, yeah, he's a ranger.
Let's some mushrooms later on. Get out of this.
Hey, we got a
He's not
mushroom.
gonna like that. He's gonna be mad at you. Edible mushrooms. He's gonna not like you.
Nick, a couple people can split some.
Ooh, I have 2 spells left.
I'm
So I can-
trying.
I
I'm
can
gonna
make
need a
the
lot
full-
I'm surprised he's chosen his normal character.
Maybe I'll play Grave Birthing over Lithomancer's Focus. Because I need to exile a card.
Yeah, he's so used to spraying over.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure Bukido would even want anything given to you. Given to him.
Yeah, that's right.
By the way,
Bukido don't want
Nick,
none, you're
Nick
gonna
would, Bukido would not eat anything would give it.
So that's
You're gonna
11.
lose
That's
11.
11.
First.
I'm trying.
And let the
However,
new people
Bukido,
start.
however, does go up to the spider
I'm
that you
huge. I'll
had
just slice
You're
it.
still seeing
horribly
inside.
filleted and does continue to carve out
But
chunks
it's 2 by 2.
10 feet wide, 20 feet tall.
I'm a spider. My weight
Pretty
is
wide.
probably more.
So you all fit.
Running forward.
Alright,
Magic.
everybody except for
I'm gonna say allies, or not allies.
By the way, my whole.
How'd your tiebreakers go last week?
I think second.
Okay, so that's good.
it's yeah, extra. And then everybody. That's the one that you
Three rounds is always tough. Gets messy.
Like how I did.
Hey, I have spider.
No acrobatics around the
Your action for this turn was spider and get on his
He plays Game Town
which
where the
means his action is to run. If he stumbles,
Yeah, I'm not gonna die.
Alright.
Oh, you're fine. No, he lost to somebody playing that
16.
Oh yeah.
No, funny story though. Joe threw a game user. Joe has like scatter, like a bunch of counter spells.
very long.
Play Jace on the field, but all the dude has is
After you make it to the other side,
that's all the dude's hand. He had to become a
Wait.
bench
I know your guys first.
and a couple other stuff. And Joe just has a flashback and just has command.
Oh, okay, that's
Draw
right.
card, essentially tapping him out. And the dude
neither
just fucking
it was one of the hands.
Well, pretty solid.
None of the two.
All right.
Play, I think.
Would you like to concede? I mean, play. No. All right. Good luck to you, man.
You didn't know one of my creatures at first, Megan. You didn't attack.
Trying to get to your feet and running might not be the best idea.
Do I notice that he tripped?
No. But you do notice that when you get to the
Me
side,
too.
he's not there.
Okay, so at that
You just
point,
don't know he tripped because he's in a fog cloud.
Sludge crawler.
that point
Sure.
then, because I don't know if everybody got there yet, I would like to bend the bridge from the point where it starts to give away. And
You know
Yeah, but
cast
you
on
have to
yourself.
see him.
On yourself.
on myself.
As an
Well,
air
not
jet side.
only that,
You cast on tape on yourself.
not
Sure.
only is it a cantrip or is it first level spell?
Again, racial ability.
You gotta dig the racial ability?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can just actually float over there and grab them and then you're good.
Yeah, trigger. Go ahead.
I can only do it once.
For a long rest.
You know what,
Just a couple
don't
long
worry
rests.
about it. I'll mend the bridge.
We'll just leave him.
It's instantaneous. And I can use this as a cantrip, I can use it any time as many times as I want.
One of the benefits of cantrips.
What?
One of the many benefits of cantrips.
True story.
Yes, well, it takes time.
Yep. Nice. All my hard work. Go ahead.
No, he's just looking up at your, how long it takes to cast.
It's instantaneous. Page 259, top page.
So, yeah, you can roll from falling apart at the same rate.
Just.
I mean,
Unfortunately, all three would shoot a can.
Well,
Sure.
hey, Rip, get over here.
grab on.
However, in your still predicament, you know that there's
You and your colorless, huh?
the very safest to try to get
Go
it
ahead.
up and running, because lots of people just ran across this thing.
grab onto a
So I should head into it, not grab it. Well,
Sure.
the
Oh, yeah,
first
two.
skeleton to get up and run across, or you can try to just sort of crawl across, take your time.
I'll do that.
That way you wait more evenly.
3.
Yep, and then 1 inches.
Nick, doesn't he explode one attack or roll?
Another healer. I would have been on a roll.
Pretty much every pack has a rope.
Like to throw a rope down to Mr. Guy that can't like grab onto the bridge. It's falling, you idiot. You're the one.
You tried to pull the wrong way. What is this character?
I'm a rock too light. No,
Work Strider.
Yep.
What's that?
So, what are you guys doing?
Awesome.
Six.
All right.
Yep.
Can you carry?
Yes.
Now you get to find
Double ingest.
find him in a fog cloud. Have fun with that.
Good.
You're crawling.
Well,
And
he's
you're
gonna
yelling. He's yelling.
Ugh.
Listening to
You
the
may be able
yelling.
to find it a little bit easier with him yelling in the middle
Well,
of
this
the
is
fog.
all happening, my mending spell,
Your
I mean.
spell's working
is
great,
all good.
Jeremy.
Go ahead.
You know what?
I'm not getting shot.
Yeah, no,
Yes, but you're also making
Dinner
hard
and a
hit
show. I am
left.
checking around to see if there's anybody around.
Are you leaving the key?
No, I'm just standing there, I've already mended a
Um,
part of the bridge, so.
No, you have to constantly.
in response.
Oh,
You'll have to be literally doing that the way
Yeah,
you're
next turn it's gonna continue.
We're gonna go
okay, well, I keep on going.
Nice.
2, 2, and 1.
And ain't nobody
Yeah.
doing shit.
Take 2.
Last particular direction. Down the bridge. Okay. Figure at least I gotta ask you. I know it's a dumb question, but
If he doesn't make
if you
it,
literally just start levitating, you can go any direction. Alright.
really.
So levitate.
Alright.
Yeah, let's
Roll.
roll to 10.
Pass 2.
Okay. You roll up the perception. Roll a 20.
Yeah, 11 on perception. Make it easy because he's yelling.
6 plus, was it perception?
Yes.
Yeah.
Plus 2, so 8.
We're gonna
Seven?
Yeah, and
because
good
he's
as a
yelling.
5 and he yells. You got it. You're fine.
And you're still crawling.
I'll take 2.
Alright, is anybody else doing that one action while they're finding each other?
Salvage your own.
Sure.
Yes.
Are you walking off out of the cloud?
Alright, well, you crawl fairly quickly, but you're making it across. And,
Triggers.
I'm gonna do this just because this is gonna be fun. For me.
Okay. You doing it?
call it.
Swing 2.
Ready?
Menace.
No.
You completely missed the fact that
Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm crawling over the ridge.
So you just completely just floated right past him and he's yelling for help.
Okay.
Okay, is anybody else doing any actions?
Nice.
I am going to move to this end. I'm gonna move to this end of the bridge and see if anybody is coming in this way.
By the way, you will be
Yeah,
leaving
the next
the
bridge.
fog cloud.
Huh?
At that point in time, you'll be leaving the fog cloud.
Right, and I just wanted, I wanna get out of the fog cloud. Hey, is anybody
Trigger.
coming at us? And if I have to, I can retreat back in.
We'll pass.
So has he made it off the bridge yet?
He's made it off the bridge.
Is anybody letting me know that he's back?
Uh-oh.
Well, your next action was gonna be you going on the other direction.
Right.
I'm just waiting to see if anyone else is acting.
Okay, so do I have to do a perception?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
You're leaving the fog cloud to see if there's anything out there. Yes.
5, 5. No trigger.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
20.
Awesome!
No,
Okay, you
or roll the 20.
Yeah, so you rolled 20. Can you make another roll? Stealth?
Okay. Stealth is, okay, 16.
You stick your head out far enough to realize that
Yeah, sure. Loot away.
face is almost
Yeah.
Pass.
they're at the edge of the cloud.
Wait, I walked out of the. I walked out.
Okay, so they're at the edge of the cloud bank. Are they on the
State
bridge
that to us.
or are they on the,
He stated it.
the stone here?
Maybe something else.
Go ahead.
Okay, so they're someplace.
Yeah.
Do I see them on the bridge or are they on this?
Where'd you come out of the cloud? Wherever you
They're in the
came out,
solid
they're
ground.
there.
Right, I know, but I'm saying, I'm not sure where the cloud bank, the fog bank ended.
Alright.
So are they here or are they here?
Pass.
He told me they're here.
Yeah, well, you change direction. As long as you're still following the bridge, he didn't call you.
You can show this.
Oh, there's that passage.
If your character is following the bridge back now.
Gain life. 2.
Are you following the bridge back?
Triggers the, just this guy.
Just making sure.
We'll swing for 4.
Would my yelling
Go
be
ahead.
a second action?
That was highly foolish.
Because the player handbook says that shouting isn't definitely.
It's not an action.
It's not an action.
We're
You're just
saying it's
highly
action.
foolish.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay, okay.
Because
But I'm
you're-
done. I'm done with my movement. Right. Do I get a bonus action on movement?
Movement.
Go back into the club?
Poop joke.
Attacking, then yes, you could use your attack.
30, 33 going on 3.
Okay, then I'm gonna pull back into the cloud and
I'd say
or the
if you
phone.
just back in, if you wanted to yell, it wouldn't be too hard
2?
to say, boy, that sounded awfully close.
Go ahead.
Let's shoot.
I know. I'm not yelling. I'm not yelling. I'm just pulling back into the fog, and I'm gonna try to find these guys, or at least, hey guys.
Alright, is anybody else doing any actions?
Anybody else?
Okay, you're back in solid line.
How much longer do we have on your? Oh, it's an old. Until my concentration, right? Okay.
Double strikeys.
Right. And they're roughly someplace like around that.
No.
And we're like right about here.
And Menace too.
So,
If we can't see
are you
them, we're at
going
disadvantage.
that way or that
As long as we can perceive
But
their
if-
location.
way? You are in this room across the bridge.
You roll, if you hit 20 twice, you take the lower the number. To see if you hit. To see if you hit. The group is right here. Have 3 spell slots and cast this.
Menace.
Oh,
You're good. You're good.
is it all of them or just him?
All of them. Menace and double strike. Yeah.
Well, that would probably require a perception check on their part.
The Goliath wants to approach the enemy from monk just
Sure.
Pump him 4 times.
No.
5.
No, the best thing is for everybody to come
And they
up
take
20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, good one, man. All right, well, that was definitely an interesting draft. I went early. If I remember correctly, I went into the draft thinking about how I've really been wasting my first picks lately. And my first and second picks by not being proactive about looking for what archetype might be open. So I thought a little bit about early on. Blue seemed open, but then I got cut super hard out of blue. So I had to make some early changes. And I ended up going black-white life gain with a pretty effective build. I ended up splashing a little red for 2 of the more powerful allies that there are in the set, in my opinion. I went with 3 swamps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plains, with one of them being the Sandstone Bridge, and then 7 swamps. This format, generally, people play 18 lands. So there's my land base, as you guys saw in the footage. And then for 1-drops, I just played 2 Cliffside Lookouts because they were obviously allies, which would trigger my life gain. As well as late game, it can make blocking more difficult because of the pump. I was able to get 3 of the Calastria healers, which are definitely a big part of the black-white life gain. I also picked up a Stonehaven medic. So most of my 2 drops were around gaining life. And then a core castigator, just as a 3/1 ally, it's a fine way to trigger your life gain. In the 3-drop, you'll see I actually picked a complete disregard over that original, the green rare. Just because I don't love Converge. I also played 1 Malachur Familiar, which has nice life gain synergies. And then a Grave Birthing for getting another card in exile. because I really wanted to trigger my Ulamog's Despoiler. A 9/9 is legit. And then one Fire Mantle Mage, again, just greedy splash. In the 4-hole, I had Courier Griffin, which is fine. Life Gain Bird, Smite the Monstrous, and a Blood Bond Vampire, which really sets off the Life Gain archetype. It just gets really, really big on you. And I also had a Rising Miasma. Probably didn't have to main deck it. I never cast it once. And I realized it kills almost everything in my deck. But I wanted it when I was on the draw, so that if somebody came out early with a bunch of allies or a bunch of Scions, I could wipe the board. And there were actually times when I really wish I did have it in hand, because my opponent might have had 6 or 8 creatures that were less than 2 toughness, and I had 1 or 2. So a very easy trade to make there. 2 Calastia Night Watch, which is kind of your big damage outlet in the 5-drop area, as well as a Royal's Retribution. Hopefully the footage from the draft itself will show that I did at least once get to live the dream with that card. The other splash was for Resolute Blade Master. Given everything Double Strike, I figure with Double Strike and Menace as a possibility, and it did happen often during the draft, it was worth the splash. And in terms of Eldrazi, 1 Ulamog's Despoiler, 1 Ruin Processor. Just because the Ruin Processor is just good as a 7/8, and then gaining 5 life is definitely... I mean, it's a thing. And the Despoiler, as a 5/5 for 6, is totally fine. Obviously, if you can make it a 9/9 for 6, that's a little bit better. So when you draft that, you really want to make sure you've got some cards in exile. Unfortunately, that's why I ended up playing the Grave Birthing, because I had 2 complete disregards as basically my only way to exile anything. So I had to play Grave Birthing to make sure I at least had 2 in there for the Despoiler, and at worst case, I make sure I had 1 for the Ruin Processor. The gaining life of the Ruin Processor works great in this deck. I would have loved to play a second Smite the Monstrous over Rising Miasma, or really another healer or something. But it was what it was. I won round 1 pretty easily. And round 2, I faced a really, really, really good green-white deck, and lost that round. And then round 3, I actually just didn't draw anything. Variance kicked in, but I still feel really strong about the deck I drafted as being just strong, and just sometimes the cards don't run your way. But that is what it is. I mean, you know, I draft this deck again, and I think this could have very easily just won the whole thing. It didn't roll right for me. And yeah, so that's my Wednesday, November 4th draft. I hope you guys enjoyed the journey, and if you did, I'll continue doing these. And I want to let you guys know we're actually really close to unlocking standard and modern videos on the Patreon. We're like maybe $100 away or something. So keep your eye out for, hopefully we'll be able to unlock some standard and modern deck techs here in November. Maybe we'll do another big push. We'll have the Patreon giveaway coming up here in just a few days, so hopefully that'll spur some more people to consider backing. You know, check that out in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you again real soon. What's up, and thanks for watching this video. I produce all different kinds of content, so if you haven't yet, click on my face to subscribe. If you want to watch more videos, I've got some sweet playlists, including this one, where I open up every fat pack ever created. I've also got this one over here where I open just about anything vintage and old and expensive for your enjoyment. And all this is made possible by the awesome backers at our Patreon, which is linked in the description of every video. Hop on over there, check it out, see if it's something you might want to consider. If not, sit back, enjoy, and I'll still love you.